It began with a single stolen woman, a broken oath, and a promise of revenge that would drag kings, heroes, and entire civilizations into 10 years of bloodshed, deception, and legend. A war so powerful that it blurred the line between history and myth and forever shaped the imagination of humanity. This was the Trojan War. Long before swords were drawn and ships crossed the sea, the roots of the conflict were planted in politics, pride, and forbidden love. In the powerful Greek world ruled by ambitious kings and bound together by fragile alliances, where honor meant everything and betrayal demanded punishment. And at the center of this fragile balance stood the wealthy and well-fortified city of Troy, controlling vital trade routes between Asia and Europe. The spark of war came from a personal scandal that soon became an international crisis when Paris, Prince of Troy, traveled to Sparta and fell in love with Helen, the most beautiful woman in the world and the wife of King Menelaus. And whether Helen left willingly or was abducted, her departure was seen as an unforgivable insult to Greek honor. Furious and humiliated, Menelaus called upon his brother Agamemnon, the powerful ruler of Mycenae, who in turn summoned the kings and warriors of Greece, reminding them of an ancient oath they had sworn to defend Helen's marriage. And one by one, leaders answered the call, bringing fleets, armies, and legendary fighters to prepare for war. Among them were heroes whose names would echo through history, including Achilles, the nearly invincible warrior driven by pride and destiny, Odysseus, the clever strategist known for his intelligence, and Ajax the Great, a giant of strength and courage, all united under Agamemnon's command. By around the 12th century BCE, more than 1,000 Greek ships gathered at the coast, carrying tens of thousands of soldiers across the Aegean Sea. And when they finally landed near Troy, the war officially began, not with negotiation, but with violence, as both sides rushed into battle, determined to prove their superiority. The Trojans were far from defenseless, led by noble princes and skilled commanders, especially Hector, the greatest warrior of Troy, who fought not for glory, but for his family, his people, and his city, standing as the shield between Troy and destruction. For years, neither side could achieve victory, as Troy's massive walls resisted every attack, and Greek assaults were pushed back by fierce Trojan defense, turning the war into a long and exhausting siege, filled with raids, duels, temporary truces, and shifting alliances. During this period, pride and conflict within the Greek camp nearly destroyed their chances, especially when Agamemnon insulted Achilles, causing the greatest warrior to withdraw from battle in anger. And without him, the Greeks began to lose ground, suffering heavy casualties as Hector led powerful counterattacks. The war reached its emotional and military climax when Hector killed Achilles' closest friend, Patroclus, provoking Achilles to return to battle in a rage. And in one of the most famous duels in legend, Achilles confronted Hector outside Troy's walls and killed him, dragging his body through the dust, an act that symbolized both victory and tragic cruelty. Despite this triumph, the war still dragged on as Troy refused to surrender and the Greeks grew weary and desperate, realizing that brute force alone could not break the city. And it was then that Odysseus proposed a plan that would change everything. Pretending to abandon the war, the Greeks built a massive wooden horse and left it outside Troy's gates as a supposed gift to the gods, while secretly hiding elite soldiers inside its hollow body. And believing the enemy had retreated, the Trojans brought the horse into their city, ignoring warnings and signs of danger. That night, while Troy slept in celebration, the hidden warriors emerged, opened the gates, and signaled the returning Greek army, which had secretly sailed back under cover of darkness. And within hours, Troy was overrun, its streets filled with fire, screams, and destruction. The city was burned, its people slaughtered or enslaved, its royal family destroyed, and its power erased from history. As Menelaus reclaimed Helen, Agamemnon claimed victory, and the Greek kings prepared to return home, unaware that many of them would face tragic fates on their journeys. By the end, the Trojan War had lasted nearly 10 years, leaving thousands dead, civilizations shattered, and legends born, becoming immortalized in works such as Iliad, which preserved the story for future generations. More than just a tale of battles, the Trojan War became a story about human nature itself, about love that sparks destruction, pride that fuels conflict, loyalty that demands sacrifice, and intelligence that triumphs over strength, reminding the world that history is often shaped not only by armies, but by emotions, choices, and hate. From a stolen queen to a burning city, from heroic glory to total ruin, the story of Troy remains one of the greatest and most haunting epics ever told, a timeless warning that even the mightiest walls cannot protect a civilization when ambition, desire, and revenge are allowed to rule the human heart.